Welcome to the RGS and welcome to our virtual Open Day. Our online Open Day experience is designed to provide you with a flavour of the RGS. You can access a range of videos which give an insight from both the students' and the staff's perspectives into aspects of school life, from the pastoral provision to the co-curricular life to the academic side. You can hear a parent's view of the school or follow a typical day in the life of one of our wonderful students. You can hear our students giving an insider's view on what the RGS is really like, including all those questions your son truly wants to know, such as what's the food like. We appreciate, however, that nothing beats visiting the school, and we very much hope that we can welcome you to the RGS soon. In the meantime, we're also hosting regular live online Q&A forums where you can speak to a panel comprising my senior staff and find out more about the admissions process or ask any questions you may have. Booking for these is available online. Let me tell you a little bit about the school, because we are one of the most historic schools in the country. So the school was founded in 1509. It received its royal charter from King Edward VI in 1552. And for most of its history, for about 450 years of its 500-year history, it has lurched from crisis to crisis, not helped by some utterly incompetent headmasters. One was in charge for 43 years during a period of utter neglect. And we've subsequently found out the reason why is when he should have been being headmaster, he was also running a pub of ill repute in Godalming. Anyway, we'll leave that to the history book. Since the 1940s, the school has been a state grammar school. It went back into the independent sector in the 1970s when its very existence was threatened. And I guess from that time, the star of the school has risen. And what we have now is a school of the finest quality. Now, I would say that, of course, because I'm the headmaster. But actually, you only have to hear from prospective parents, from our current parents, from reading our inspection reports, that this is a school which has a fantastic reputation. If you ask anyone about the RGS, they probably say we are a highly academic school, and that is true. Nearly 500 boys over the last 15 years have won places at Oxford and Cambridge. But actually, A-stars are just one aspect of our education, and they're not the most important. I know that sounds a bit strange, but I say to the boys, A-stars will get you a job interview, but they will not get you the job. So what makes an education at the RGS so special? I think it's because we are trying to educate the boys for life, and that means getting them to think critically, getting them to be independent in terms of the way they learn. They should be self-motivated. They should be able to work as part of a team. They should be able to take risks. They should be able to be creative. All these sorts of things are so important because our boys are going to be competing for jobs against people from all around the world. It is a global marketplace, and they're going to need the skills that employers require in the future. There's a huge amount of extracurricular activities, co-curricular activities, which go on at the RGS. Why do we make these such a priority? The reason being is because they provide the opportunity for the boys to acquire the skills that they are going to need, like working as part of a team. We deliberately set aside curricular time to allow the boys the opportunity to go out and do expeditions and take part in things like Duke of Edinburgh Award, CCF, because we think that these are far more important when it comes to working together for the future than just sitting in a classroom learning. But a school is only really as good as its community. And I'm pleased to say that the community at the RGS is our strongest aspect. The ethos of the school is one of support, it's one of tolerance. The boys work together and they enjoy being here because at the end of the day, we all want our young people, our children, to be happy at school. If you're happy at school, that's when you learn best. And that's what we're aiming to do at the RGS. So we want boys to really enjoy and engage and be enriched at the RGS. I hope this has given you a flavour of the RGS, and I hope that you now enjoy, at your leisure of course, experiencing the various elements of our virtual Open Day. Thank you so much for your interest in the RGS. I very much hope to meet you and your family in person and to welcome you and your son through the doors of the RGS very soon.